Yo, yo, I am finally back to the live streaming. Been a long time, but now we're on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and soon to be X. I didn't know you had to buy the premium account. I tried to go through some of my settings to work on the audio and stuff. It still seems like the game is a little loud, but if anyone is watching or sees this later on, please let me know what I can improve audio wise and or quality wise, especially for TikTok. Never done this dual output thing. I think it's vertical on TikTok, but horizontal everywhere else. And I think I have it set up somewhat properly, but it's kind of hard to know, and I don't really want to pull up all of them. So basically, I have been playing this Crusader Kings playthrough for a long time now. It is 1218. We started in like 967 or whatever it is. And once I'm done with this, or when I get to like the last year, I'm going to port it over to Europa Universalis IV, I think is what it's called. The caveat is I've played a decent amount of Crusader Kings now. I'm still relatively new. I've barely played any Europa Universalis. And then after that, we're going to go to Victoria 3 and then Hearts of Iron. All of which I'm a little inexperienced. So I decided to start streaming so that you guys can help me once I get there. So I'll do my best to catch you up on the history of what has happened and where we are now. As you can see, we're in a pretty strong position. Basically, I am the Dezori dynasty, so I'll show that first. Or maybe it's just Zori and Dezori, like of Zori is what everyone's name is. You can see here, House Dezori. We're at the highest splendor possible. Obviously, this is my current character, Emperor Barishon III, which we'll get into in a second. There's the dynasty tree. Like I said, I've been playing for a while. There was a near end to the dynasty about I don't know when exactly it was. Might be able to see how they died. Yeah, King Rodolfo. Tried to do a world tour and like didn't hire any captains, even though I usually do. I just like was rushing through it kind of. And him, all of his family, and almost all of my court died at sea. So the dynasty almost came to an end, but we've rebuilt since then. Basically, we started as Sardinia, which is this little island here. We expanded to take Corsica, and then I've kind of just gone all through Africa. So now we hold the Empire of Africa, as well as the Empire of Maghreb, which I keep having to fight back for. I'll go over that in a sec. A bunch of kingdoms, and obviously a ton of duchies. Here's the duchies, kingdoms, and empires. So, as you can see, though, we have expanded into Italy more recently, though, but I've made that my capital in Genoa because it has the highest development. But the issue with that is, first of all, we're Orthodox, which, has kind of taken over the entire game, the Byzantines and us, and then standard Catholicism. So not too much going on in the way of holy wars anymore. Obviously, I use that a lot, and we're going to use it to take over the rest of Africa, as well as probably some of Spain. But I have not reformed or created any new faith, just because I don't find much benefit. There's too much win and loss. We did, however, reform a culture. It is a combination of butter and Sardinian to make Bari, which I wanted to name it Med-Africano or something, like Mediterranean African. I forgot to rename it when I clicked reform, so it's just body. We have some pretty good traits. I'm 18 years away from culture blending, which will be big for just unifying everyone. The reason why you see so many notifications, the war ticker, and whatever in the bottom is because my father just died, making me the new emperor of Africa, but I did have to take my other empire title from my brother because I still don't have primogeniture laws to be able to just pass all my titles to my one son, which we're close to getting now. So at this point, whenever someone dies, I have the second best succession law, which is high partition. So you can see here, all of these will go to my first son, and then my other sons will get a title or two. Ideally, all of these just go to one person, but we can't do that till we unlock primogeniture, which if we look here, oh, we did actually unlock late medieval. I didn't even notice that, so we can just click that here. And in about 24 years, we'll be able to do that. It's probably in the next lifetime. But anyway, whenever the king dies, all the vassals just start hating the new king, as you can see here. So it is quite frequent for them to rise up against me, which is what is happening right now. If you see right here, the war score. Now, the other issue with the king dying takes all of the alliances with him. So we used to have an alliance with the Byzantine Empire, as well as a few other big boys, which made it pretty easy to just win every war. But right now, we don't have that. And we actually do have a couple unmarried children, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. I'll marry for some alliances, win this war. Current situation we can go through. We have low control due to the wars. No big deal. My least favorite thing, these duchy buildings get disabled if you're not the duke. So then I end up usually giving these to the duke, but I also like to min-max the amount of domains I'm holding. But right now, I actually have too many. So we're going to go ahead and grant this to the Duke of, what is it, Zab, which we can check by this. It's Archanesa Rosina. So if we go back here, grant this to her, which it's annoying that you can't, like, search them here, you know? Yeah. What was her name again? Let me check. Rosina. She's of House Zori, 56. Alright, let's see if I can find her. I'll first put this on my house, and then we'll just try to look for her. I know she's mad at me, but like I said, that kind of just happens whenever the king dies anyway. So maybe this will make her like me a little more if I can find her. I kind of already forget her name. I actually don't think I see her. Was it her? No. Did anybody see her? Anybody in the chat? I don't think I do. Let me go here. Grant title. Okay, she's at war with me. That's why I can't. Okay, so maybe we'll have to win this war before we do some of this housekeeping. But I think, yeah, vassal opinion goes down 40 because I'm holding so many domains. So ideally, I could do that now. And then same with the duchies. So you can only hold 2 duchies at a time, which ideally I don't have to hold any, but for the reason that the buildings in my 2 duchies, such as Genoa, these duchy buildings here won't work unless I hold that title or I give Genoa to the duchy holder. So I do like to hold 2 of them, and then usually my best 2. So the 2 that I have been keeping are the Archknight of Genoa, like I just said, which is just another word. I don't know why all the words switch, but 75 development. The controls messed up because these guys are attacking us, but that's fine. Monaco is also there. And then with Tuscany, or sorry, do I usually hold Tuscany too? I think so. Yeah, so Tuscany also, which is also right next to it. It's also 75, 71, 71. Some pretty decent holdings there. So that's 3, 4, 5 out of 13. And both of my duchy titles. So then I can hold 8 more lands. But then that gets into like the thing where, okay, do I want to hold this or do I want to give it to the Duke, etc. But right now we're going to give some of these away. Mostly the low development ones that I've just acquired via war, because they don't do much for me anyway. And this doesn't even have a duchy building. So this is another part that I suck at. I don't know how to give these to the right people. I don't know if it's best to just click this up here or to give it to people without any claims. So I'm usually just kind of winging it when I do this. But I guess we'll try to get some people that don't have any land or claims, because it's just one building that are also part of my dynasty. Decent stewardship, decent diplomacy, sure. We'll give you these. I need to give away a couple more. 22 development, 22. We have a few 22 developments, and again, I normally don't hold all of these. I've just gotten them. For example, I just retook Empire from my brother, so I got a bunch of titles. So we'll do the same thing. Dezori, no claims. That's the dude I just gave, so we'll give this to... we'll give it to you. Fez is pretty close, I believe. And then one more. Another 22. Right on the coast. That's a decent spot, actually. This guy's a warrior. See, but they don't have good diplomacy. You do, but you already have land. I can go someone not in my dynasty, maybe. Okay, this guy's decent enough, it looks. Oh, this guy, but he's lowborn. You don't want to give it to lowborns, because I know people hate that shit. Like your vassals. Okay, so now that's plus 40 vassal opinion from everyone that we've given those away. So let's try to give everything. I think, what did I say? I want to keep Genoa, and do I not have the Archonite of Tuscany? I thought I just said I did have that. No, this guy has it. Okay, so I guess the two I normally keep for now are going to be Sardinia and Genoa. Sardinia is this one. So we'll give... Peace is pretty good too. There's just only one county. We'll give that to somebody who likes me as well. Actually, maybe my cousin. He's the king of Maghreb, though. This isn't in Maghreb, so I'd rather give it to somebody else. I don't know. See, this is where I just really don't know what to do. I don't want to give it to someone with claims, because that just makes them more powerful to take me over. We'll go with you. Okay. Now we need to get rid of Tlemcen, which actually has 4 holdings. That's a pretty big one. We want to make sure that this is someone with no claims and that has good stats. This guy, for example, is intelligent. He's only 27. He's got 24. So he'll give us a decent amount of money. And he has Midas touched. That's a good one. And so, look, this is where I'm saying, like, since I'm making him Duke and I know these are Well, actually, these are actually pretty decent. We'll keep this 8.71. How about? Alright. And now we just need to give the Duchy Archinate of Kairan away, which also has... This one only has 3 holdings, but... We'll see if any of them are actually any good. This one I'm going to sort by Marshall. Orthodox Bari is always the best, because that's what we are, as I explained earlier. This guy's a decent fighter. And we also want to have high-ish opinion, because these guys are going to be somewhat our allies, even though they don't really help me in wars for whatever reason, but that's fine. Okay. So now we're not holding too many. This building's still disabled. Why is this disabled? Okay. Because I can't grant it to her because she's at war with me. So I'll do that later. We have $5,000. I know we're at war, so I might wait to create some of these titles and usurp some of the titles. But we will, however, let's see. I did see, okay. A couple of my children can get married. So there's my son and heir, as well as my other son. So for my son and heir, I always want to go, and we can look at his stuff first. He's robust and intelligent, which is pretty good. He's wounded for some reason. But those are inheritable traits. So we want... Since he's going to be our heir, his son will be the next heir. So we want to find other inheritable traits, but also decent alliances. This is when the problem is, because he is 20. I don't want to have him wait 10 years to create offspring. This girl's 15. Get 3,800 alliance, but she doesn't have the best trait. But everyone else is like 2 years old. I think I can go like this. Age difference maximum of... P's 20. We want someone who's at least 15. So there goes her again. It looks like that might be the best one. Because that'll give us an alliance as well as an inheritable trait. So I guess we'll do that because we're going to need the alliance. Also, obviously, get a bunch of prestige. Not that we need it. My other son, we're just going to worry all about alliance power. Doesn't need to be inheritable, but we need an alliance to win this war. 7,000 troops. That should be perfect. We'll do that and send that proposal. I have a point to use. I'm using the diplomacy style for now, but we'll go large levies again because we're at war. So now the next step, and these, I think, because like I keep resetting the game and I never actually did the tutorial. Sorry, I'm going to flip the chat view for myself because I can't see what people are typing. Not that anyone's watching anyway. Okay, because I never really did the tutorial, but I kind of know all this stuff, so that's why all these keep popping up. You'll probably see them throughout. Get rid of all this. We do have an empty council position, so let's fill that. And this is because of the war. All of my counselor positions are vacant, or were vacant. We'll put you in. You're decent. Okay. Grand tournament. We could start a legend, which I actually might do. Because we're making 135 a month. Why does it say promoting 36 a month? Each legend ability is visible here, as well as all their information at the top are legend seeds, base of legend, yada, yada, yada. Custodian of the Orthodox. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing. I don't think I pointed that out. But I took this from the Byzantines. Rome. It's a pretty popular place in the medieval times. But it looks like that's giving us the Custodian of the Orthodox Holy Site, because there is one, the Vatican, obviously, in Rome. I don't know what this necessarily gives us, but got the money to blow. So I am going to create the legend in my name. Alright. I know we're still at war, so I don't want to do most of this stuff until the war is over. So now I'm going to first find where all my armies are. Here's 12,000, but it says we have 16,000. I just don't remember exactly where I left off. Looks like I just lost to those guys, maybe. But here's my composition. It's maxed out, essentially. Since we have $5,000, I'm going to... I don't think I can call them because the war, yeah, they're not my enemy. So I'm going to just call regular mercenaries. Here's 3,300 high quality. Dang. They're not going to accept that. And that's been happening too. If anyone knows what causes them to accept or not accept, let me know. That should be plenty, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna move my rally point over here, just so I can raise the rest of my troops. This is who we're at war with, and I do want to check my accolades. I don't really like the accolades. It's kind of too hard to know what's going on. Or like which ones are good, I guess. But we will appoint some of them. Those are some pretty decent ones, I believe. I know it's going to pop up to tell us this. Might as well recruit him. Might as well recruit. See who's here. Courtiers, sorry. Guess. No one really good. Alright. So back to this. I don't like when I have these terrible dudes leading me, so I'm going to forbid everyone until we have less than 10 knights. Sometimes it likes to make these guys the leader of my armies by default, which costs me some battles. 16 isn't bad, I'll allow it. I do want to make sure that 31 is forced, and knights are forced. Looks like I can actually create a new accolade. This guy will have some, I don't like that one really, but it's the only ones we can do. I don't think I have a successor. Okay, we don't. So we have 4 accolades, bunch of decent knights now. Gonna unpause for a few to get my alliances. Alright. Now, I'm going to call my allies to war. So here goes 7,000 on our side. Here goes 4,000 on our side. I'm gonna raise all here. It looks like I actually have about 8,000 to raise. And I want to combine them. We want to appoint a leader. We have to let them gather. They have 20 days left. So what speed should I play on? I usually play on 4 or 5, but I don't know why I can't merge these armies. But we are now going to come and take back the land that we've lost. And so here we go. Here's another faction war. 11,000 troops. And this is when it kind of gets tiring, because I have to do this basically every time. But we're going to call our allies. We just got to war again. Nothing else to do there. Our allies should hopefully help us with that war, but we need to win this one first because we're at negative 56%. So we'll take this, move over here. See, this is when it gets so frustrating. If you leave this on 3, right, your army literally basically doesn't move. It's so slow. But if you turn it up, then you just constantly get notifications. Let's take Genoa back real quick. Bibliana, my aunt, I guess, failed to keep her house in order. Husband, blah, blah, blah. Gain 15 stress. House feud. I don't really want to deal with that. Countess Anna, I'm pretty sure, is strong. But she's not from our realm, so I don't really care if we have a rivalry. See, this is what I mean about how slow the army moves. Let me make sure that I have a caravan master at due. It's only average, but let's increase our prince's learning by 2. We also have some land yet in Burgundy. That's what I thought. So that looks like that's where our main dudes, our main enemies are from. So we'll go up there and wipe them out after we take back our land. You got to be careful moving around, because if you move away for whatever reason, your allies will stop sieging and like follow you, which is frustrating. So we're first gonna let them siege Monaco, even though we don't need this many troops here, just so they don't run away. And then we're gonna go back up north, continue attacking. Someone's plotting to kill me. I'm shocked. Now that's actually not that bad, because we already have heirs. So I'm not going to worry. I really just want to get this war over with so we can get back into all this stuff. So this is the marriage to the 15-year-old. We can now send the official proposal. Nice. Now we're just going to keep on trucking through the war. And I've learned my lesson about trying to fight both wars at the same time. So I've ended up losing multiple wars like that. So I'm just going to focus on this one first. Hopefully that other one doesn't get out of hand, which shouldn't. But can probably go attack. I kind of want to attack them, but I know I'm just never going to be able to catch up, which is frustrating, but let's see. Try and take this barony and see if we catch up to them in the process. And this is what I mean. The army moves at, 2 miles per hour on 3, which is why I normally put it on 5. Let's see, what's the best outcome? I'll spend piety for lifestyle. Okay, can end the Liberty War, which is good. Alright, we can revoke all their titles if we so choose. Okay, so that solves one of the wars, which was the one I was more annoyed at. Can pay you easily. Oh wait, that was the one we were winning. Okay. My son. Or I could get this guy to join my court, which is actually a decent marshal. And it increases his prowess. We'll do that. Okay, so we have enemies over here and over there. So let's first take these capitals while we're here, which there appears to not be very much opposition at all. So that should not matter. Oops. You can see on the right, factions just keep targeting me left and right. There's literally nothing I can do because I'm in the middle of a war. Can't do much when you're in the war. If you don't do the war, obviously you lose the war, so it's pretty annoying to deal with constantly. But again, shouldn't be as much of an issue once we get primogeniture. Let's stick up for the small folk. We should see this number start changing pretty heavily now that it's the only war and I have all my allies with me. We have 30,000 troops over here alone. And I always do soft approach for the plagues. It seems to work pretty well. There you go. Now I would go to the new capital now that the siege is ending, but then they'll run away. So I'm just going to help them finish, and then we'll go to the next one. Now we're up to plus 7%. Ooh, got to keep my stress down. I got a lot of stress already. Now we'll move here up to 22%. This should put us at least above 50%. And then we can work on all of our relation building and hopefully be done with the civil wars just in time to die. And then my son. Yes. One of our other sons died, which is good because we want our main heir to get all of our titles. And then we don't have to deal with stuff like this every time. Again, I know there's a lot coming up. I really just want to get this war over with, and then we'll start looking at all of it. Okay, so this is saying it's going to take 30 days. Okay, I thought it said 3 years, but I guess I just didn't have my trebuchets on it yet. We're going to assault the fort. Should go much quicker. And this is for my legends, which I should probably start promoting. Let's get this siege done first. Does it let you promote it during a war is the question. Oh no, we have to spread it first. We'll go for likable. That'll help with vassal opinion. And then I might switch off of stewardship, just because we already basically have it maxed. Oh wow, now my daughter died. Okay, so that should be all of our enemies up here. So now, first, can I merge you guys? Merge. That'll make things a little bit easier. I saw stuff popping up in Maghreb. There's the enemy right there. So we are going to come down here and start fighting on this front. We're up to 28% now, so it should be pretty straightforward going. I'll go 5 just for now. Get us through here. And again, then we can actually play the game, like that episode of South Park. I don't know if you guys read all this stuff. I used to try, but now I kind of just look at the best result, which in this case, there is not a very good result. 46% chance. Let's do it. Oh, it worked. Nice. Very nice. And we should be getting close. I don't know. Prince of what? Who the hell is that? This one sounds actually pretty good. Let's see. In ones like this, you just don't have a good option to click. There we go. My heir is becoming very powerful. I'm married. No, we're not letting people cut themselves. We'll take the capital. And they're going to capitulate. Easy clap. Alright. Wars are over, finally. Not much damage done. I believe we hold all of our titles now. Pisses me off that we don't have this little area. But we look like we may be able to go to war with Caucasus sooner or later and take all of Italy. The Mongols have deleted the Byzantines. Wow. Okay. Do we still have Orthodoxy? Okay, we do. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to try and get Italy. That's actually one of the decisions here. Unify Italy. We need to get the Kingdom of Italy. So, in order to do that, obviously, oops. We need to own a bunch of land there. So, what was I going to do? The war's over. Can I now grant this building? Where's the disabled building? Can I grant this to that queen? Her name was Archanesa Rosina of Zab. Archanesa Rosina of Zab. Archanesa Rosina of Zab. And she is in my dynasty. Archaneta Rosina of Zab. Archaneta Rosina of... There she is. Bang. Alright. And then this one is part of the Archonite of Tlemcen, which is held by Archon Gosentinu. All right, Archon Gosentinu. I don't know if he was in my dynasty, so let me just do this. Archon Gosentino. There he is. All right. Buildings enabled. Oh, control. Let's see. Where do we want control the most? Probably up in the Italian region, because that's where the money is made. We are going to usurp this. And we're going to create this. We can negotiate. No. Can we pardon criminals? Anyone with a high-ish opinion of me already will get pardoned. 38. That'll do. 32. That's fine. Oops. 100. Sure. You don't need to go into prison. And minus 28. So you may need to get imprisoned. He only has 2 claims. I grant him a pardon, actually, and then send him a gift. Nice. Now he likes me. I'm in an entrenched regency. The hell? Why? My niece? Okay, you're done. Prisoners can be ransomed for how much? 100? We'll do it. 50? We'll do it. And another 50 will do. Okay. We now need to give away these titles we just created. So we want to give it to Gabinu the Heartbreaker. Judite Gubino. I don't see him. There he is. Oh, wait. Archon Gubino. Bilma. Who? Why can't I give it to him? Hello? It was Kowar, right? There we go. And what's Latium? Do we want to keep Latium or do we want to keep one of the other ones? Let's see here. Latium has 79 and 78. It's actually higher than most of the Sardinia stuff. So I'm going to grant Sardinia to... Who's holding Caligari? Is this me? It's myself, huh? Alright, so let's grant both to... see, I don't know about doing my son. Might as well, though. Sure. Okay. Alright, now our court and vassals should be set for a while. Let's, again, like, I don't know what causes the accolades to constantly go away. It's somewhat annoying. And you have to wait for him to arrive at your court to appoint him, which is also somewhat annoying. Appoint you, sure. There's actually a decent successor there, bang. And then we'll create a new one for you, I guess. I guess I can't. Alright. The Knight of Noble Refinement, losing all of its effects. Like, what does that even mean, you know? Not too sure. But I think we're set now. Let's station some of our units, which I don't really understand what this does either, unless, like, every time I get in a war, I call all my units up. But maybe if you don't, it's better for defense to, you know, not do that. We'll negotiate an alliance with our son. I don't care about those. Alright. Let's grant rightful lieges. Nice. Okay, so I think the next step in our dynasty's process is going to be going to war with Caucasus, who dwarfs our military strength and owns a decent amount of Italy. I just don't know what wars, if any. Holy War for Kingdom. Kingdom of Italy. Okay. Now, do I want to waste my Holy War? What are all my de jure lands? Kind of want to do the Kingdom of Italy first. Because it does have a fervor of 100 though, which means a lot of them might join if I make it a holy war. So let's first just take back this land that we own, this little thing I was talking about earlier, and this should be zero problem whatsoever for us. We're gonna go ahead and move our rally point right here and call everyone up. Seize the territory first, and then we'll go apeshit on them. There we go. We'll call our allies if we need to. I don't really think there's a negative because it doesn't cost anything as far as I can tell. I think I might just have like a super high, I don't even know what the word would be, but like here, for example, there's, okay, 150 prestige. I have 4,000. So like, why would I not take 7,000 troops for that? And like, I mean, I probably don't need all these, but we're just going to call them in. I am missing a marshal. I don't know how. No powerful lieges are any good, so we'll go with him because he has high rank. All right, so we've taken that little land there. Now all their troops are just sitting right here in a different war. I don't even know if those are their troops, to be honest with you, but I'm not scared. Actually, I kind of am. Those guys look decent. Let's go down here first. Our allies are going to come to our aid. Of course, it does not put the best commander in charge, so I will do that manually. Summon the physician, soft approach. Wonderful. Prisoner escaped. Oh no. Should probably start spending some of this money too. I need to build some more buildings in my holdings, but we'll do that after we take this war and get ready to take the Kingdom of Italy, which I guess they switched off of Catholicism. Like normally you can't declare a holy war unless your religions hate each other, and so Orthodoxy and Catholicism, like, since they're so close, you can't. But it looks like they all switched their religion, which hopefully they don't switch back, or else we won't be able to declare that war in the future. And obviously we'll have to wait for the truce to end after this one. And these are all popping up for my legend, so I'm just clicking the ones that give me the best chance at improving the legend. A lot of them popping up, but that's totally fine. I'm gonna wait for them to capture it before I move to the next one, for the reasons I've mentioned a few times already. They will stop sieging and follow me. Let's start naming after family members, because I'm starting to lose track of all of the people in our dynasty. We have over, I think, 100 living members. And let's go here. Likeable. Direct vassals plus 10, and I don't have a liege, but whatever. Now, another thing I like to do, since my dynasty is so big, if we switch to diplomacy, we can get heart of the family, which will give close family, which is pretty much all of our vassals, another plus 15. Never going to move my capital. It always pops up, but let's see. Alright, whatever. I thought that would win it, but we're only at 88%. But a couple more, and we should have our land rightfully claimed. We can actually go fight these guys. Don't need to enforce that. Bang. Okay. Disband our armies. So next on the list, we want to unify this all of Italy, but the Kingdom of Italy is only this little area up here. So eventually, we'll take that in a war. I did get some claims over here from my court, which I pressed, and I'm assuming if I go to him, we might have, yeah, more claims to press. Oh, we got to do this. We can claim all of Burgundy. Okay, last war for now, especially because I want to build up for the Italy war, but we should be able to win this pretty handily. So I'm going to declare that. I'm going to leave it pause for a sec, though, and fix up some of these notifications that have popped up. I also kind of want to check if the stream is even working, because I didn't do that. It was my first time multi-streaming to all these different platforms. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel on my phone. Bear with me. Takes me a second to pull it up. Okay, so the YouTube stream is live. Make sure I'm not muted or anything. Hello, test. Okay, YouTube's working. Nice, nice, nice. What else am I on? TikTok. I've never streamed on TikTok before. That's a new one. Does not look like that one's working, unless I'm tripping or don't know how to find that. But what if I click TikTok Studio live? Okay, I don't know if TikTok is live. Let's check Twitch. Okay, and Twitch is live. Nice. Okay. So now what am I doing? Okay, I'm appointing a steward. Again, no powerful vassals anywhere near the top. Which is kind of annoying. What are some of these other things? We're going to call our allies to war again, since it costs essentially nothing. I can create another accolade. I thought I literally just did this, but whatever. Accolade lack successors. I can point a worthy, like, this is where it just gets so annoying. I don't even care about the accolades, but I care about the notifications. Change your contract to give me even more troops. Ha ha ha. And alright, that should be good for now. Fuck your populous union, you aren't gonna touch me. Okay. So now that we have called all of our allies and we border Burgundy, it should be a straightforward war. But you never know. And again, at the end of all this, we are going to port over to EU4. So I'm trying to build up for all of that. Which is why, you know, we're never satisfied. I'm not sure when the end date is. But, yeah. Let's first go. Do I have a good caravan master yet? Switch you out. Hello? Is that glitched? There we go. Alright, grab all of you. Let's go kill them and then take their capital. See you, boys. Alright. And their capital's all the way down here for whatever reason. I'm not reading all that just to gain 50 piety, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Only God's opinion matters. Oh, wow, they're actually staying. Oh, now they're leaving. We'll go help them out. We'll be seeing you. Oh, wow. We almost got walloped there. Yeah, it should be an easy war, as I stated. Get this sow out of my court. Why did the war end? Like, I hate when that happens. I'm in the middle of the war taking an entire... Alright, sure, you can have the fucking... Can I declare war again now? Why can't I... Oh my god, that's so annoying. I mean, we'll take it. Since my war mind is already going. But we're only going to get one county instead of the whole kingdom, I think. The dude who had claims must have died mid-war. That pesky bastard! Nah, my word is stronger than his, though. 3-month siege is crazy. Can we get there in time, you think? Nope. We'll still kill them all. This bitch? Throw his ass in jail. Lucky. I want to chase these fuckers down first. Of course, though, they move 5,000 times faster than me. Now they're just going to keep running in circles. My favorite part about the game. Dude, why does this keep fucking popping up? This is when it gets so frustrating because I'm taking one county with 20,000 men. And I'm winning. Clearly, they have none of my territory. Where even is their capital? Oh, it's Galicia now, huh? Okay. I promise I'll spend that money after this war. I don't like having that much either. I mean, if they're gonna call in all these allies, I'm gonna call in all my allies, bitch. You want this work? Get the fuck off the screen. Yeah. Try me, buddy. We won't even need them. Take these boys out. This is where it gets so annoying. They're going to keep running away from me. It's somehow going to make my war score go down. Even though I'm literally chasing them. There we go. We're somehow going to lose that. No way, right? Holy! Almost. Alright, we'll siege this while we're here. No one oppresses orthodoxy. Alright, we've taken the full county, but obviously this game works in a weird way where you don't win the war even if you take the entire claim. So we're just going to go to Galicia and start fighting. Please give me the good one. No. See, I never end up buying any of this stuff, but now that I have the money. Let's use our diplomacy point. Bang. Okay. Keep on moving. You dirty fucking cheater. Alright. Once we take this one, it should end the war. I'm really pouring money into that. Collapse of the empire with the passing of the Great Khan. Oh, wow. Genghis Khan is dead. How much did he take? a lot. But not Africa. All right. So this is what I don't get. Were we ever in a war? How did this happen? Like, we just lose my land for what? Anyway. There is a plague going around. But other than that, nothing too interesting happened during the war. We can upgrade the legend, so we'll do that. Any other important notifications? No. Okay. All right. I mean, I'll give you low. Sure. Okay, let's build some buildings. So Genoa is our capital, has 79 development, which is basically our highest. Can upgrade pretty much everything. We'll go with the windmills, because those are the best. And then what's the capital of Latium? Is it you? Looks like it. We'll do the same thing. Bang. Rome. Oh, nice. Colosseum. Okay. We'll do freeholds, whatever that means. So now we're basically going to wait until we can declare war for the rest of Italy. It's frustrating that we lost that little tiny strip for my OCD, but what can you do? We're still pretty far on primogeniture. How many kids do I have? God, we just keep having children. I don't get it. We're going to have 4 sons to deal with. And I can't get rid of any of them. So that's going to be messy when we die, but, you know, we'll figure it out, hopefully. I think at this point, let's just make sure all of our stuff is in order. Demand hostages, yada yada. Nah, I think we're good there. Let's check our vassal relationships. They're much better than before. We do need to get the Kingdom of Italy for this guy too. That's the only one that really seems to have a problem with us. If we take a look at the culture map, I mean, we're doing pretty well. I don't know if it's worth... I'm looking at the directives because I think since a lot of them were mad at me and now they're not mad at me, they might want something else. Who doesn't have one? You don't have one. What are you holding? Let's have you construct fortification buildings so that we never lose that island. You are Orthodox body. That's already body there. So we'll have you construct military buildings. Sure. You are Orthodox Bari. It's already Bari there. I'll go military buildings. You also Bari already. Catholic. Ugh. Let's do economic buildings. Let's do promote culture. Oh, you can't. Economic, sure. Iran. We'll do military now. Most of these have been on for a while, so that's why I'm changing them. Has he already converted it to Bari? Now you can continue promoting our culture down there. That one is already our culture, so we'll have you do military. We'll have you switch to economic. We'll have you promote culture if you're body. Yes, yes. This sounds like another culture. No. Go military for you. That's also already body. Damn. Culture everywhere. I don't know why all these guys are my direct vassals. I have given, at least I think, a lot of... What the hell? Where's Go Beer? Okay, you can promote culture too. Okay. And again, the succession issue I'm talking about, we're only going to lose 3 titles, but one of them's an empire. So we're going to have to go to war for that when my dude dies, but all good. Our culture is in the final stage, and again, we're trying to get the primogeniture so that we can just give it to one dude. So now, if I go to council, we're going to have you train our commanders. We're going to have you bestow royal favor in Nice. We're going to have you... I don't really need to do anything, but we'll go promote culture here, I guess. Alright. Now we can wait a little and then declare war on Italia. Or even, who's this guy? He's not really holding anything important. We'll just accept all these ransoms because I do not care. Can we promote our legend again? Not quite yet. Alright. What did I say? Yeah, now we can wait. Except these guys should get walloped by this plague. So it might be a good time to declare our truce ends when? Truce, 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 truce. I don't see it. I can look at mine, I guess. Allied, allied, allied. Truce with Kakuas until February 1227. So we have 2 years to stack up some bread and train our commandos. Might as well go to this feast while we're at it. And again, this is how I died. I didn't hire these guys when I was crossing the ocean, so I always hire both now. Guards and captains. Okay, I guess I did not do that right. Captains, guards, join. Okay. And this is just to, do something while we wait for the truce to end. Don't want to die, so I'm going to be very conservative. Take another 25. The Emperor guarding's actually pretty decent. If you look over here, +2 stewardship, minus 20% stress gain. So I usually take that when I can. I don't know why he says I can't wait to go home, but fuck it. Better be worth my time. Goal is to just increase opinion with everyone and potentially get some money or fame, even though it's not my my feast. Losing 220 stress. I don't think I have ever seen that. But 33 and then 20 opinion with common traits is really good too. Alright. We got 21 fame for that. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm not really a prowess build. Get the buckets! Fire! Ah, I can finally go inside. But thank God I can go inside again. Almost get another diplomat point. Nothing much happening there. Anything going on over here? Looks like a lot of war, but nothing too crazy. How is our heir coming along? So he's robust, intelligent as well. They have had some children now. This will be the future heir. Only has robust, but pretty decent. We can take the 7 stress. Go diplomacy as well. Give our children some extra skills. Go for another set of buildings too once we cross 2K. I don't need to demand anything. Ooh, I can imprison people. Does this dude still hate me? No, I'll grant the pardon. I'll probably grant pardons to all of these people. God, they make it so annoying to click. Maybe not you, buddy. The foolish. What? Was I not on imprison? Oh, 0% chance. Alright. We're just not going to imprison anyone then. Grant pardon. Grant pardon. Grant pardon. Okay. Buildings. Let's go back to our domain. 82 development now in Genoa. 78 here. So let's get some hospices. 76. Let's upgrade the hospices, because I always forget to do that, and then plagues kind of ruin it all for me. 69 LOL. We'll go here. They don't have hospice either. Damn. And Roma. Upgrade. Nice. Alright. Build up a little more, and then it may be time to go to war with Italy. Whoever's holding Italy right now, it's kind of messed up over there. How old am I? Alright, I'm 61, so we do want to do that sooner than later, because you only get 1 holy war per life. So we want to squeeze out what we can with him, and then we'll have one for our heir. Actually, might check right now if I can. Oh no, I need to wait. What did I say? February 12/27. So we'll do that a little bit longer. Gibbering fool. Linguistically challenged. Loses 20 opinion of you. You can take the 7 stress. Oh, you learned to beber? Yeah, so it's a combination of butter and Saudi. So Beber is like, I guess, some African language, and then the culture at base is Sardinian. We're in debt for the first time in a while. And we're out of debt. And there goes our buildings being constructed. Okay, my dude says he's infirm now. So, who's this guy? He's in a bunch of wars. Why do I also have a truce with him? All right, we need to make it to February 12/27. We need to take Italy before this life is up. Oh, here we go. Started January 867, so it is year 360. Almost. Okay, we get 20%. Plagues are so annoying, man. And I think it's February 12th. Okay. Okay, no, it must be February. A few more days. We'll just wait till March. Okay, so if we go Holy War for Kingdom, we can take the Kingdom of Italy. Nice! And he has no allies, which is always nice because, I don't know, sometimes they attack from weird angles. I am somewhat worried about this religion. But Orthodoxy is strong enough. We should be able to get people on our side if needed. So we're going to go ahead and declare this holy war. And since it's a holy war, we'll also be able to use our holy order. If I go here, I believe, should be able to hire them. I guess you can only have one at a time. Call in our allies, another 12,000 troops, and then this should be a free kingdom. Did I not raise all my armies? Hello? Who died? Chancellor? Sure. Be you. Alright. Now is when we strike. So let's go first here. Promote Tortutor. Who's Tortutor? My army's not a nursery, buddy. Now I have a 31,000 man army right here, and they have 4,000, so that should be easy. We are on negative somehow, but whatever. We gotta win this war before whoever's attacking him wins it. Just keep taking all the baronies. Sure, we'll accept that, but you're probably not going to get any help from me, dude. I'm in the middle of a war. Go take these dudes out. See what I mean? How they leave that siege to follow me. It's very frustrating. 65%. Should just need a couple more sieges. We just can't die during the war. That would be a mess. I don't think you can siege cities, bishoprics. Oh, there's another baron here. That's why. Till death do us part, my love. My wife has finally died. We're still going strong. I guess we'll just keep taking more land in Italia. Get this war over with, and then we'll look at all these notifications. There we go. Enforce those demands. Alright. So, we'll go through some of these notifications, but this is actually where I am going to stop for today. Because that is a big take for us. The obvious next steps will be getting this small remaining part of Burgundy, as well as the rest of the Italian lands here, so that we can unify Italia. I guess I need the Empire of Italia. Interesting. It's not the kingdom title. Anyway. Now I have 17 domain because we just took all of that, so we'll have to give that out in the next part. Let's get some of our perks going. Be thoughtful because the diplomat tree is pretty good. And get rid of these for my OCD. Oops. We're not going to marry again because, I mean, we could. Just for, like, the, I guess, assistance in the court. Let's first create these titles. Kingdom of Italy. Bang. Duchy of Friuli. Oh, I'm out of money. Damn. Alright. So we'll create the rest of those. And we'll also start giving out some of them because we're going to be holding too many titles as well as too many buildings. So we'll save that. Similar to the beginning of this episode. And then right around then our dude may pass away. How close are we to primogeniture? Or is it primo? So ideally we don't lose our empire when we die, but we do have 34,000 soldiers, so even if we do, hopefully not that big of a deal. Who are you married to? Alright, and he will have an extra 7,000 for us. Nice. I don't know why I can't disband. Okay, I guess I need to go into friendly territory. Easy. You don't want to unpause too long, though, because my vassals right now are all going to be pissed at me. Oh, there's no penalties yet. Nice. Yeah. So, when we start back... Now, these dudes are really on my land, huh? That's someone else's war, but if needed, I'll raise my troops and take these pussies out. But then we'll take out rest of this land, create the Empire of Italy. Then we'll have 3 empires and hopefully primogeniture, so it'll all stay in one line. And then we'll take as much of Europe as we can until I think it's like 1337, something like that. And then that's when we'll port to EU4. I'm hoping like all the culture and whatever stuff will work properly. Can I promote this any further? No. But yeah, that's where we are right now. And here is our level of splendor, which I said is already maxed, but we can still get points towards our legacy. This is what I currently have. Is there anything else I should show before I end for today? No, I think this is a good cliffhanger slash stopping point. Oh, I didn't realize Moldavia is also on my eastern flank. So got to be careful for that. When we take Italy, we don't want to get our African lands taken. But yeah, we should be in a pretty good spot to win the game, if there is a way to win the game. Our only real threat at this point is the Golden Horde, which is, I think, a disciple of, Genghis Khan. He's a Mongol. So, yeah. Alright. Again, first time multi-streaming on all these platforms. Not even sure if it's working right. There's some, like, warning things popping up on my Streamlabs. So, please leave a comment or DM me or something. Anything to improve. Leave a like, leave a follow, leave a sub, whatever you're doing. And I will be back at some point. Make sure you have the notifications on, because I am very bad at following schedules, but I'm very good at playing a lot of video games, so I will be back. All right. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in.